All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there.
Chose to get loud there. Apologize for the eardrums. And I just gotta say this. Just gotta say it, okay? A lot of people comment on the clothes I wear, and I don't mind it at all. But I just want to say, this is not one of my favorite shirts, but I do love baseball cards, so that's why I'm sporting it. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of a loud shirt. It's not very appealing. Do got a new hat from the wife for Christmas. Love the TMNT, the original movies, the first two at least. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Anyways, Nick here.
Jodi there.
I'm not sure we did that. And we are checking out some yogurt today from WILTY. What are we checking out specifically?
Did Brian Cox spill yogurt in the Hadron?
Thank
you.
Hadron Collider?
Collider? No, it's Collider.
Collider? No.
No, please look it up.
I've heard of this thing before. Don't know what it is. I'm not going to pretend like I do. We get so many comments from people who are very, very concerned for our students because we don't know a lot of stuff because you only know what you know. And people are very, very concerned. But we are educated. We just don't know everything.
Largest and highest
Energy Particle Accelerator. It was built by the European Organization of Nuclear Research. Of course, everyone knows them. In the late 90s to 2000s. In collaboration with over 10,000 scientists and hundreds of universities. I was not included in that group. The collider has 4 crossing points where the accelerated particles collide. 9 detectors, each designed to detect different phenomena as are positioned around the crossing points. Again, I've heard of this thing before. Don't know where. Don't know the science behind it. But did Brian Cox spill yogurt in it? I thought it was spell yogurt. Because it's spelled, I guess that's how the British spell it.
Yoghurt.
Yoghurt.
Yeah.
That's not how we spell it.
We just take out the H.
I know, but still, it's like, Yoghurt. Man, you really hurt my yog. And so anyways, Brian Cox is an actor. He's in a lot of different things. We're going to go and check this out. As always, we play along. And if you want to play along with us, please do so in the comment section. Don't be a cheater and watch the end and then make your guess. That's lame. We're going to check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video.
Indeedy Miss Meaty. That's a phrase you don't hear too often these days. It's a shame. I feel like it was used all the time in the past.
I once caused the Hadron Collider to be shut down after I spilt yogurt in it.
Okay, first of all, Brian Cox is a different actor. Obviously, it's not Brian Cox I was thinking of. I apologize.
Is he wearing a wig?
Looks like it.
To be shut down after I spilt yogurt in it.
Could you imagine, though?
Do you know what? I believe it already. David's team.
Paint the picture of a day working at the Collider.
Not literally, we'll be here all night.
What's the sort of access point of the Collider like? I'm imagining it's like a room with computers in. I don't imagine people are sort of wandering around the actual tube bit, finding a little corner to have lunch.
During construction, then, of course, you had to go in. And I was responsible for a bit that's about 420 metres from the point at which we create the Big Bangs. And so I was in there, and you test bits when it's all done. And I was in there in the morning, having my yoghurt. You're not supposed to... Swiss health and safety.
The ladies, doesn't it?
And
that's what you're drinking.
Someone went past me on a bike, because you have to ride bikes or anything, and nudged my arm, and I spilt the yoghurt onto an electrical connection.
And this was during construction?
Yes. Well, during the testing of my piece.
So it didn't all have to be shut down, just a...
No, just an octant. We can shut it down in eighths.
Right. And
I think he knew what an octant was.
yeah.
It's for you. It's for me.
Can I ask you a technical question?
Yeah.
What flavour was the yoghurt?
It was one of those Swiss, like rather flavourless Swiss yoghurt.
So there are people in there on bikes.
Yeah, because it's 27 kilometres in circumference.
So they go around on bikes inside?
Yes.
Sounds like Centre Parks.
And you're sitting... Which part of it did you drop the yoghurt into or onto?
There are pieces called, I'm going to go into chat-up mode again now, called superconducting cables. That, if you cool them down to about 1.9 Kelvin, so 1.9 degrees of absolute
That's
zero,
one of my
then they become
temperatures.
superconducting, have no electrical resistance, and can carry currents of up to 13,000 amps in wires of a very small cross-section.
And you, so in layman's
wire,
terms,
a wire.
is it a wire?
Yeah.
Did you get yogurt on a wire?
It's niobium tungsten alloy.
Sorry?
It's a niobium tungsten alloy.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not a brilliant wire.
As David well knows, because they're superconducting, they can
I
carry...
might well know as well.
They can carry very
You two
high
flirting with each other. I'm here as well. Tell me, you bitch.
I'm very flattered by it, but you know, I did history. You know, I know that Hitler's dead, and that's it.
And, Professor, how long was it closed down for?
About 3 months.
3 months? As a
We had
result
to
of what you
replace-
did?
We had to replace that piece of the,
Oh
of the
my
machine.
God.
That was
Quite expensive.
How much do they reckon that
That's
cost?
why I'm on telly now trying to work off the debt.
Why is it?
Why do you think I'm doing this? I wouldn't...
I don't know.
In Geneva, if I had any respect left at all.
They said, get out
is what
there,
he accidentally
get out there, whore yourself around. He's just come from hole in the wall.
Did you own up straight away, or did you say, he hit me, nudge me? On the bike.
I had sticky up hair and a completely sooty face. I couldn't deny it.
You went to the fancy
Did you then take your goggles off?
Did you take them off and did you go, Marty, we gotta get to the DeLorean? So, David, let's take a guess. What do you think?
All right, I got my answer. I'm not going to change no matter what you say, but I want to know what you want to say.
Oh, I don't know. For one, he seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah, super nice.
Super nice.
So I'm curious how he got famous, though. Is it just like he does like TED Talks or different
right.
things where people like to hear him talk about stuff and just got him famous? I'm not sure.
Because clearly he's very intelligent.
Yeah.
What he's talking about. One thing
He
is...
might be able to be a teacher in America because you have to have that level of intelligence.
One thing... I mean, technically he's a professor anyway.
There
They
you
call
go.
him professor. I would wonder if you're working on something that is so expensive and so technical, why would you be allowed food in the area? I would think you wouldn't be allowed food in the area.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, his story is funny and hilarious, and I could see it happening. I'm going to say it's a lie. Watch, it really did happen, but I'm going to say it's a lie. I just don't see why they would allow food in the area for reasons like that.
Yeah, so I was going to say lie as well. And these are my reasons. And it could be true. Like that last joke, it's not because of that, like with his hair sticking up and the soot on his face. It's not that. I think he could have added that to make it seem more silly. So even though it's true, I think it's a lie for what you said, but also because he knows about this stuff, so he could pass it off as being true. Like they explain about this or that. Oh, it does this, it does this, it does that. And he said it's 27 kilometers in circumference. I mean, that's humongous for crying out loud. So maybe they do, like, you know, they ride bicycles with this thing. What the bicycle crashes and it destroys stuff, right?
True.
So maybe they're allowed food, but just like the oops, 3 months shut down because of that, I think it's a lie. And I think they're just using his knowledge on how it works to kind of go with the story. So we're going to see.
Find out.
3 months, that's a big... I just wonder whether he'd be ready to bring it up on a comedy show.
So with that in mind, what are you going to say?
I think it's a lie.
Well, I'm just in awe of the sciencey stuff. And if he says he dropped yogurt on a wire, then he dropped yogurt on a wire.
Is it a lie?
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie. You think it's true?
I think it's true. What can I say?
Well, let's be democratic and say it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. OK, Professor Brian Cox, is it the truth or were you telling a lie?
It was a lie.
Huzzah!
It was a...
He played it off well, though. He played it off very well.
He did. And I mean, it's like the other guy said, like, I think it's true just because he knows the technical stuff behiund it, and so it sounds good to
Yes,
me.
exactly. And you kind of get lost in what he's talking about. You're kind of like, what?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, sounds good.
Absolutely.
He's like, what do you mean I don't know what I'm talking? Why are you talking to David? Like, I know this stuff too, but none of us get it.
And that brings me back, and I know, like, if I'm watching this, I'm like, don't worry about the comment section. I don't lose any sleep over the comment section. People say the nicest things, they say the meanest things, they say everything in between. It's fine. But we have a lot of people very, very concerned about the education of our students. Be rest assured, we're very, very successful. I don't want to try to do all that kind of stuff, but our students, based on testing, they do really, really well. But with that put to the side, not anyone knows everything. And what you know, you're going to know some stuff I don't know. And so when someone brings it up and I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is, you're going to think, what a dummy. Okay, but we can compare. I mean, I'm not trying to bring it into that, but as it's connected to this video, like, he's talking about stuff that we never knew about because that's not our field. Mm-hmm. Does it not qualify you for your... I don't know.
If I were teaching science, I would probably know about it. I don't teach science.
It would, yes. Like when you're watching TV and you see the gym teacher who has to cover like the chemistry 2 class and they have no idea how to pronounce the words. Yes, that is a troublesome thing. Okay, but anyways, sorry about that. Didn't want to hear it. That was a lot of fun. So glad that the streak continues. She's finally allowed to hang out with me again since she's on the winning side. If you like our reaction wave, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.